All right, can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
All right, Shalom.
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 All right, let's start by giving our praises to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Hashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Hashem,
Bahashem,
Rakakadash.
Hakodash. Yeah, let's give praises to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, through the Holy Spirit, the Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS, taught us this truth by the Holy Spirit. Honor to the brothers risking their life and freedom to push the gospel. And peace and blessings to the elect, who would be 1/3 of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, who's going to return back to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, during these last days, which is happening now, to receive salvation. And while the 2/3 of Israel be destroyed with America, and that's all according to prophecy. So yeah, we back with another sit-down live lesson, news times prophecy. Talk about what's going on. We're going to link it to the scriptures and then show what it's leading to. And ultimately, what it's leading to is the mark of the beast system, which the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, which will function as, digital ID, digital wallet. And then that's just to build up to the nuclear destruction of America and other parts of the earth. But yeah, right now we iced out. So we're going to start with the brother Eleazar, what he going to bring out. Yeah, we're going to build on it and just move on from there.
All right, y'all ready? Good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. First article I got is out of End of Time Headlines. As you know, Esau was, coming out saying how that storm would affect 230 million Americans. You know what I'm saying? And
so, nigga, how you know, first of all?
Right.
It says, because you're doing it. It's like if I tell you, like, hey, man, you might have $20 missing out of your drawer. You might want to double check it.
Yeah.
How the hell I know it's 20?
Hell yeah.
This nigga, bro.
All right. It says apocalyptic scene as Trader Joe's or Kroger shelves wiped out before winter storm scares shoppers beg for restock. And so they did all that thinking the storm. They made the storm like making it was going bigger than what it really is. Made people start panic buying. Now they begging, hey, restock them shelves. We need more. And it says the Sun Report describes apocalyptic scene at grocery stores across parts of the United States as shoppers rush to stock up on essentials ahead of winter storm firm, like I said, which is expected to affect more than 230 million Americans. It says, according to this article, customers have cleared out shelves at Trader Joe's, Kroger's, Walmart, leaving many staple items out of stock. 10 million is braced for the powerful storm system. It says at Kroger's, right here down there where y'all at, it says North Texas, popular items such as ground beef, milk, eggs, fresh vegetables, and canned goods are vanished quickly as customers prepare for multiple days of freezing temperatures. So yeah, man, Esau looked like his secret plan had failed, man. Not even a secret plan, but his plan had failed. Because like y'all good and everybody straight, so pretty much so far. So the first precept I want to grab, it says, though they plot evil against you and devise wicked schemes, they cannot succeed. And so what they did, like you said, the HAARP, the weatherification, modern weatherification, it was just all, like you said, just a distraction and just to scare people.
Man, yep. That's
Money.
It.
Yep.
Man, I think Isaiah 14:14.
Isaiah 14:14.
It might be Isaiah. Yeah. I'm gonna grab this. I would have sent above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yep.
And we know the Lord can control the elements, manipulate the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And in Esau's attempt to be like the Most High, he got certain technology.
Mm-hmm.
He can manipulate the weather, to a certain extent.
Yep.
And the Lord gave him the power to do so. Now, he ain't got full control. He can't control it, but manipulate. He can do little changes here and there.
That's probably why, like, most of his craftiness and all his schemes don't really work out to the way he expected to.
Yeah, because that's why a lot of times when you check the weather beforehand, the weather damn near never do what these devils say it's gonna do.
Yeah.
It's gonna show you, they can tamper with it to a degree, but they ain't got full control. And then, like we were saying, it failed because these niggas talking about 3 inches of ice. Grid failure in Texas, down power lines. I was waiting on that because we got to pay rent next week. For real. So I was like, all right, shoot. But it's another failed attempt by Esau the white man. And then we saw a couple things from it. Brother Eliezer said, it's a scare tactic, which everything these devils do, it's an experiment. How the people gonna react? Then, Brother Kalab, you were saying, there's more money in their pockets, so people go panic buy. Man, I was also thinking this right.
More money in there.
Yeah, Brother Kalab, if you jumped, you able to get second Ezra's? Can you jump to 6 and 22?
Come. All right, this is the book of Second. Can y'all hear me fine?
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah, see that, and that kind of just happened. Suddenly the stores was found empty. And ultimately that's going into like the famine. When they want to lock up all the food. And cut off people access to food, unless they get the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. But they be saying grocery stores got like 3 days worth of food. Well, we see it really don't.
Right.
They got like 12 hours worth of food.
Right. They begging for a restock.
Yeah.
Right. They only got 25 customers worth of tissue.
Right.
Yeah. Our people. I mean, people, as you can see in the news and the videos on social media, people panic buy and go to the grocery store. I seen this one Eve. She was just looking around saying, "Y'all acting a damn fool. Y'all acting like it's gonna be snowing for the rest of the year." You know what I'm saying? A little ice from the heat, the DFW, for 2 days. And I seen an Issachar brother. He bought at least 30 gallons of milk. Like what the hell you buying all that milk for? You know what I'm saying? Like what? You know what I'm saying? You got 1 million kittens or something? Cats at home, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go without drinking milk, man. Like when you think about it, man, it's simplicity. The scriptures speak about simplicity. You know what I'm saying? It's not math. It's not rocket science, man. How you need to be moving out here. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to get a couple of extra things just in case. You know what I'm saying? A couple of bundles of firewood just in case the lights go out. But I ain't finna go buy no whole generator because we having a snowstorm for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go get no high performance snow tires put on my car just for 2 days. Hell, I'm gonna stay home for 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Problem solved.
Problem solved. I'm not finna be starting a group text thread with my family. Get prepared. But if you start a group text talking about the Lord is coming, get prepared. Only conversations is gonna be talked about that text message is off that text. Yeah, y'all saw what he put in the group chat. Y'all seen him. I ain't respond to.
Hey, they gonna start another group chat about you.
Yeah, they gonna start another group chat about you. But let them talk about something as small as a snowstorm coming and stuff like that. Well, something worse than a damn snowstorm is coming soon, man. This ain't the thing that I need to be prepared for if the lights go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. If you die, if you be unalive because you couldn't survive being cold for 2 days, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? What's that song Yellow Beezy got? It's all on you. That's all on you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned with the last storm that's coming.
Yep. Con.
Man, yeah, I heard Brother Yahweh, he had said that too.
Mm-hmm.
Because he showed a little video. The milk aisle, the milk aisle was wiped out, but you still had juices and teas and other stuff. Like why? He's like, why these Edomites buying so much goddamn milk? Because he said, you got to keep it cold so the power go out. That's gonna be the first thing to go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how you know these people weirdos, man.
Yeah. You know who gonna die of the famine first?
Hell yeah.
Everybody with all that damn milk. Niggas laid up drinking milk.
Hell yeah.
Ice gonna come snatch them up, punch them in the gut. Niggas gonna puke up some milk.
Some milk.
Like a damn infant.
Right. Look, they gonna be in that house spoiled with that milk too.
Hell yeah.
Hey, the house gonna be extra stanky. Edomites already musty.
Hell yeah.
The milk gonna be musty.
Hell yeah.
Sulfur and spoiled milk.
Yeah, wet dog and warm milk.
And I don't even drink milk, man. Like I don't even drink milk, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things we found out they lied about.
Mm-hmm.
Right, milk does the body good.
Strong bones and all that bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, my bones got stronger after I stopped drinking it.
Right.
And not only that, but think about all the animals in the animal kingdom. They drink the mother's milk, you know what I'm saying, when they first born. But as they grow up, they stop drinking it. Why we the only ones still need to drink milk? You know, they can't even manufacture milk and put it in stores. We can, but we still need to drink it. But they don't even drink it after a certain time.
Yeah. But shit, I got one more.
Yep.
Brother Eddie, one of y'all jump to Isaiah 47:13 in the NLT.
All right. And 13? You said 13?
Yeah, 47:13.
All right.
NLT.
God. All right, the book of Isaiah chapter 47, verse 13 out of NLT, and it says, all the advice you receive all the advice you receive has made you tired. Where are all your astrologers? Those what is they stargazers who made predictions each month? Let them stand.
My bad. I make predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Stargazers, astrologers, people that watch the skies, but also your meteorologists.
Yep. It says let them stand up and save you from what the future holds.
Yeah, you can see the snowstorm coming. Mm-hmm. You can see 3-eye atlas. You can predict blood moons. Mm-hmm. But let's see if you can predict the storm that the Lord is bringing. Like what the brother Kalab said, that's the storm he worried about. Let's see if you can hide from that. But yeah,
see if your milk can save you from that storm.
Yeah. Like in the KJV, it says, thou art worried in the multitude of thy counsels. Mm-hmm. We know they just had another council. What is that shit called? Davos. And it came out.
It means son of David. Son of David, I think.
Okay. I seen the video. One of the things that they was discussing was like acid rain and weather manipulation type stuff. Mm-hmm. Supposedly, right? They discussing that. Then boom, this fake ice storm happened.
Yep.
Yeah, and they also said one topic that they went over was it says in the future AI is gonna take over religion, the law, and your job.
Yep. Your job. So, man, hopefully that future is 2026.
Next week. Hopefully the future is next week.
Take over the jobs now.
Yeah, they doing that shit for Amazon. Amazon, they already cut, I think last year like 60,000 jobs. They finna cut another 14,000 jobs because of AI.
Hey, that ain't enough.
Next week.
Yep.
They finna do that next week.
Yep.
That's just next week.
Right. He said,
Hey,
"Man,
yeah.
enough."
Hey, this Isaiah 19:15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head, tail, branch, or rush may do. So Egypt is dealing with spiritual Egypt, which
Yep.
is America, which is by the pyramid on the back of the dollar.
Mhm.
So it's coming. The pot's still boiling.
Yep.
Hey, Shalom to daughter Yahweh. Hey, Shalom, fly man legend.
Shalom. Yabashir Asha Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem outside Barakadam. Thank y'all for tuning in. And Shalom, Barakadam to everybody else that's tuning in.
Yeah.
And just to grab that article you was talking about from the Inside headlines about the job cuts, it says Amazon planning thousands of job cuts next week after
Yep.
axing 14,000 due to AI. Next week, bro. Next week.
Next week.
Right.
Hey, one thing I respect about Amazon, all these devils and corporations wicked, but at least they direct. Let me tell you what my job doing. So I was telling the brothers, long story it don't even matter. What my job doing, they raising production and putting the squeeze to where the job is damn near impossible to perform in hopes either that you quit or they can fire you for something that nobody can achieve. Because they going fully automated too. Instead of just laying people off and firing them like, hey, we cutting y'all's positions, they want to pick with you and do microaggressive things and harass you about quality and production. I'd rather do this be like Amazon. Hey, just say you don't need us and stop playing with us. Because they pissing everybody else you pissing off everybody at the job. And that's how violence at the workplace happen.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna play with somebody the wrong way, Lord willing, and they come do y'all something, that y'all gonna regret. Make breaking news. But I respect that about Amazon. Hey, stop playing, stop beating around the bush, stop talking like you concerned about our production. We know y'all don't care. They know how corporations work. Just cut the people. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scripture says that they gonna wear out the saints. And we definitely in them times, where the saints are being wore out. I mean, like you catching hell at your job, you catching hell if you don't have a job, you catching hell if you working, hell you catching hell if you ain't working. To be honest with you, the best relief come when you get fired because you ain't got to deal with that no more. Of course, you're gonna get back out there and, Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua send you another captivity because we still under the curses. But sometimes losing the job, you kind of get better sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know where you was working at it or what you was dealing with. They kind of like, yeah, it's good you lost that job right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I don't know no such thing as no perfect job. I know people that always try to brag about their job and what their job got them doing and stuff like that. Like this one individual, you know what I'm saying? He brags about his job and what his job got him tasked, his job got him doing. But he been applying for a manager position for 5 years. He still ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, don't try to win me over. Don't try to boast about your job, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't nothing good. You can't impress me about what your captivity is. That's like us being in the field. All I do is pass out water. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. All I do is get the cotton and weigh it. I don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's still captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? Still robbing Peter to pay Paul to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, your life ain't on easy street. You know what I'm saying? And if it is on easy street, I bet you ain't got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Your money ain't gonna be able to save you in the times we living in right now. Hell, even with the money you got, you still can't save you. How much more later on down the line? You know what I'm saying? Because I know people. I know a person that make at least $20,000 a month in kitchen. Hell, you You know what I'm saying? Like he catching hell, man. All kinds of hell.
Yeah. Soon all this shit gonna be taken away from their ass, and they gonna see what they depend on to stand on then.
Right. Because everything inside your bank account, we really gonna see where you stand with. If you got 70K or better in the bank, and they tell you, oh no, it's all digital. You gotta take this to get your access back to that.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who ain't got nothing, it's gonna be easy. Be like, shit, keep them $30. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh yeah,
You hang on to that $35. I ain't taking that shit for that. You know what I'm saying? But those who got $350,000 and they say all you gotta do is take this and then you can have access to your money. Hey, choices have to be made.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another reason for the snowstorm. If one of y'all brothers can get Job 16 and 12,
yep.
Hey, shalom to the brother Yonathan Bakar. Oh yeah, and I think the other side of the part of the lesson is the thief that takes peace from the earth. My title is the thief that takes peace. And if you ain't know by now, that thief will be Esau Edom, the so-called white man that the scriptures were speaking about.
Right.
Because the snowstorm too is to put another squeeze on the people. Prices rising up, people getting laid off, snowstorms, grocery store workers tired, they working. It's just put the squeeze on people. Like I was saying about my job, they want to stalk you about production. They want to watch you, have a clipboard every time they walk by you to intimidate you. Instead of just saying we don't need you. That's how America doing. Bringing about this digital system. They putting a squeeze on people instead of just cutting the power like they need to do. Mm-hmm. If they really serious about their new world, what they trying to do. Like,
right.
Like, stop going in circles. They try this, they go to something else, then they come back to the plan that they tried 6 months ago to try it a different way. Mm-hmm. Then they go over here. That's why the scripture say, they wary in the multitude of their counsels. That's why Trump looking like he done aged about 15 years over the past year.
Look like dog shit, sound like dog shit.
Yeah, because they doing this, doing that, executive orders, House bills, cut the power. We know that.
Did y'all see his hand? Did y'all see his hand?
Yeah. It's like real good.
Yeah, they zoomed in on a picture of his hand. This part of his hand looked like he was 70, but right here looked like he was 100, 150. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird looking, man. Like, he had two-tone skin.
You could even hear it in his voice. He stressed the fuck out. He damn on his deathbed.
Yep.
That's funny.
Y'all have anything else on that one? Do you say Job 16 and 12?
Oh, yeah, we get that real quick before we move on.
All right. Job 16 and 12, and it says, I was at ease, but he have broken me asunder. He have also taken me by my neck and shaken me to pieces and set me up for his mark. The
mark that the people be set up for is the mark of the beast. Revelation 13:16. But as it reads, going into that, I was at ease, that's now. Pretty much people doing as they please. But he have broken me asunder. But he have broken me asunder. That whole phrase is the Hebrew word H6565. But he have broken me asunder. It says to break. This means mentally. Because the next word is frustrate. So he's trying to frustrate the people to death. Then he's going to bring the mark. Then people will be like, F it. Let's do it. We sick of, we tired of this and that. Let's just get the mark. So he's trying to frustrate the people. That in this ice storm, it's another thing they trying. There's gonna be something else after. It might be another ice storm. Who knows? The devil trying it all at this point.
I got one real quick. Isaiah chapter 3 verse 1 out of NLT, and it says, "The Lord Adonai Yahweh have armies will take away from Jerusalem and Judah everything they depend on, every bit of bread, every drop of water." You know what I'm saying? So everything they depend on, all their comforts, all that stuff, they finna snatch all that shit away. And that's when they can present, like you said, present that mark to them.
Yeah, that's what it is, because them comforts being taken away, that's what's going to frustrate the people.
Yeah, break them down mentally.
Yep. Because a nigga got mad in 2020 because they couldn't travel.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, the liquor stores open, the restaurants open. You
Yeah.
got internet.
Right.
You
That's
getting
why I
free
said.
money.
That's why I said everything they depend on, everything
Yep.
they put their hope in and they faith in.
And see, that's not what they depend on. That's not even the necessities. We know
Mhm.
food and water.
Mhm.
Of course, we depend on that.
Yep.
But see, these niggas, they depend on Wi-Fi.
Hell yeah, the cell phone service, all that shit.
Yeah,
You right. Let them lose their Wi-Fi. They I don't know if they'll start acting like a damn 6-year-old.
Oh, you
Yeah.
remember last year? Was it last year? They had the TikTok scare. It was shut down for about a week.
People went crazy on that shit.
Niggas
Start having
losing it.
protests.
They was acting worse about TikTok than they was about the ice storm.
Right.
I hope
That's
your
beautiful.
screen had went out.
But yeah, man, you know.
No, I would say your screen had went out a little bit.
Oh, okay. I was looking at trying to find an article, but okay.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, man, the ice storm, you know, it's a lot more into it, you know. And pretty much a summary, they trying to put the squeeze on the people, you know, the economy, society.
Yep.
Softly bring about the mark because they ain't bold enough to just, you know, just straight up do it.
Yep.
But they're gonna have to get there because they're gonna have no other choice. But with the brother Kalab, he got some stuff dealing with ICE, which is just another squeeze on the people to break the minds of the people, to frustrate them. Also setting up the people for the mark.
Yep. And like you said, they scared to just go on with it. It's kind of like, come on, man, get it over with. We know how this thing is gonna end. You're gonna lose. What are we waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we still talking about? Shit.
They know they're gonna lose too. They trying to they doing this and that to get a different outcome. Because but the editor Yashawama did a bomb video on Project Looking Glass. And anybody hearing this, y'all should look into that Project Looking Glass. Nigga got to playing with AI and computers and quantum science, and he pretty much got a message that spooked them.
It spooked the hell out of them.
I think it's Daniel 5:21 when the hand wrote on the wall, Tekel something. Pretty much translated your days are numbered and finished. The computer told him that.
Yeah. They know what time it is.
That's beautiful, man. Oh man. I mean, that message scared them so bad. Shit, they ain't put that on the news. They ain't covered that like the ice storm.
Oh yeah, they kept that a secret.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going in. She shed light on the article about ICE. ICE that shot another person.
Today?
It happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So
Okay.
today is the matter of fact, I could be wrong. I think it happened yesterday. I mean, I think it's happening right now.
Because I see on my phone they live out there.
They live.
They
Yeah,
said
yeah.
the shooter. So I was trying to see if it's a new one. So
Yeah, that's him. That's it. That's it. It says, and it's a video circulating. I'll share it with y'all in a second.
oh, and that's why I titled the lesson, the thief that steals peace.
Okay, come on.
You know, another shooting, ice storms, people out there riding, protesting some more.
Yeah.
And it's still January. It's still just January. That brings the number up to either 16 or 17 in the month of January.
Yep.
And then they still got like 150,000 ICE agents on reserve. You know what I'm saying? And those ICE agents, that they ain't got no requirements. It was one lady, a news reporter, went under investigation. And she went undercover and applied for ICE. When she applied, she went to go check her information online to see did she get the job. And she said when she went to the website and logged in to see did she get approved for the job, it had her approved 3 days prior than to when she even applied for the job. So, for example, if she applied for the job on Wednesday, They said they had her day approved. It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And she hadn't even applied for it yet. Ain't no requirements. She said that she know they not taking it serious. They just lumping people in because she admitted that she indulged into marijuana in some form, and she still passed the test. You know what I'm saying? They still say she passed the test. So just think about when Billy Bob Joe Briggs get his green light to be an ICE agent. He been hating shaking his car since his granddad had been telling him to hate them. You know what I'm saying? So this is the storm. You know, people worried about a damn ice storm. Man, what you gonna do when the life storm comes? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't like that. We not trying to get the people prepared. You know what I'm saying? We like the news. You know what I'm saying? Giving people heads up, giving people our people warning. But either you can change the channel, turn the TV off, and go to Walmart and get some more milk. You know what I'm saying? Or you can take heed to what, you know what I'm saying, the Lord got prophets and teachers out here telling y'all. But just to touch bases on this says, new video updated to Reddit shows several federal agents struggling with the man outside of Glam Dog, during which a shot is fired, following by multiple more shots fired at the man as he lay on the ground. It says, it appears that an agent used the gun to hit the man multiple times in the head before the first shot was fired. So he was pistol whooping. You can see on the video that they was pistol whooping him, and then they shot him in the chest and in the knee. Like, they was already beating his ass. And one agent pulled out a gun and started pistol whooping him like he was in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? When that term became possible, popular pistol whip. You know what I'm saying? And up on them pistol whooping him, one of the agents shot. And when they shot, when the first shot went off, why all the rest of the agents draw their weapon as if he was the one that shot the gun? So maybe. Y'all whooping his ass. What he need a gun for? He lost already. You know, but
they operate like a bunch of thugs, a bunch of niggas.
These are them the real niggas. They the real niggas and thugs. You know, I was listening to the Elder Yasha Wamba did a listen yesterday. He was saying that when you listen to rap music, I'm gonna unalive him. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do this. He said that's the same thing that's going on in the media. Wars. We're gonna go over here and take your oil. We're gonna unalive your people. We're gonna take your president. He said it's just all thugs, but in suits. They just wearing suits.
That's why Pete Head stuff said FAFO. F around and find out. They the real thugs. They the real niggas. You know,
and what you got it.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, he said if around and find out our people we say the same thing. Only thing we say, we switch it up and say, I wish a ninja would. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. I wish a ninja would.
Man, Trump said something similar. What'd he say? I think the brother Eliezer might remember something about the Cuban or the Colombian president. Trump said he better watch his ass.
He better watch his ass. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Trump said that too. Wish a nigga would. Because pretty much black on black violence is pretty much what the white man did to our people. What they do, what white folks do to each other on a bigger scale, you know, nationwide. Our people, our men learned that behavior, did it, you know, started doing it to each other.
Yeah.
Which still Esau fought.
Yeah, it seemed like if you want to go kill somebody, want to go take out your frustration, join ICE.
Hey, I heard, I think it was an Edomite that said it. They said ICE is for white men who too out of shape to join the military.
Or join the police station.
And they too dumb to pass the police academy.
Yeah.
So join ICE.
That's real, because that's what they doing too. Yeah, making it easy for them.
Yup.
That definitely makes sense.
You know, for real though.
I'm grateful. You got it.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, you got it, bro. That was the second time I did that. My bad.
No, I was gonna say, did y'all what y'all brothers got what y'all got lined up for us? I know you had something about
Yeah, I
say
got
if you want me to grab some.
Yeah.
let's see. You can grab Ecclesiasticus chapter 40, starting at verse 8 through 10. I'm gonna grab this in Revelation. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12,
Man,
starting at verse 15.
man, can I grab this real quick? I just thought of something.
Hell yeah.
Man, this is Ecclesiasticus 10:1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people. The government of a prudent man is well ordered. So a wise judge, a good government, people are going to be instructed and well ordered.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on to say, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of a city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Mm-hmm.
So ICE is just a reflection of Trump.
Yeah.
We got a wicked ruler, wicked government. You're going to have wicked officers.
Mm-hmm.
And really just a wicked civilization.
Okay.
Yep.
So people complaining at ICE, but ICE is just a reflection of Trump. But even bigger than that, it's just a reflection of who and what America really is.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So y'all gotta deal with, the cake y'all bakes, for lack of better words.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reflection of the
You
people.
gotta lay in the bed you made.
There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
And also the chaos and catastrophe that's going on, starting with Minnesota and all the rest of the states and cities in Babylon the Great. Same thing that's going on in the judicial system, in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Republicans, what Bob said, Republicans and Democrats. You know what I'm saying? It's chaos. It's all the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
red and blue.
Yep.
Red and blue. It's chaos on the lower level amongst the citizens, and it's chaos going on. It's even more chaos going on. You know what I'm saying? Inside the presidency,
Mm-hmm.
politics. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff.
Yep.
You know. I'm gonna grab this in Revelation chapter 12 and verse 15. Starting 15, and it reads, "And the serpent cast out his mouth water as the flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood." And then that serpent, you know what I'm saying, he saw Edom, you know what I'm saying, his legislations and his laws allowing ICE, where it says, "And the serpent cast out his mouth water as a flood," and ICE is just frozen water. You know what I'm saying? After the woman, which is Yasharala, that he might cast her to be carried away of the flood. Verse 16. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon came out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh thy power, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And if you think about who ICE really coming out after, we know that Edomite got unalive, you know what I'm saying, by the ICE. That's because ICE running rapid. They'll jack anybody up. But for the most part, people who ICE really getting on is the tribes. You know what I'm saying? They coming down on the tribes here in the States. Hell, the president just went and kidnapped, you know what I'm saying, the president of Venezuela. That's Asher, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
When they coming down on the tribe. So if it's happening with ICE, it's been happening with the police. It's just ICE that turned it up a notch, making up for lost time. Yeah, the president doing it as well. I just seen another article. It says that Colombia, they say it says a regime change in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Cuba, my bad, Cuba. know what I'm saying? Like, this devil coming down on everybody, but it's a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? They doing it. This devil deals with gradualism. They ain't gonna just, like we was talking about, how they just won't get it over with. They doing it in gradualism. You know what I'm saying? They setting up the stage for this thing.
Breadcrumbing everybody.
Yeah, breadcrumbing everybody. But the beautiful part is, like the scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This movie has already been scripted already. You know what I'm saying? It's going the way it's supposed to be, just on time. It ain't off a few seconds. It ain't ahead a few seconds. It's just going exactly according to how Yahweh Shem Yahushua said it's gonna go.
Yep.
Man, I want to grab something real quick.
You got it. I'm looking for something else.
And I still got that pulled up, that Ecclesiasticus 40
Okay,
and 8.
you got it.
But
You can
how the
get
brother
what you
say,
got.
you know, how the brother say, you know, everything is right on time. But, you know, it seemed like Esau is moving slow and beating around the bush. He is. Ultimately, the Lord got him doing that so that all the elect could come into repentance. But despite what it looked like, I'm going to grab this, Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. So that, hey, despite what it looked like, Esau, you know, going in circles and, you know, looked like he holding up progress, he really not. Hey, despite what it looked like, that destruction, Lord willing, our salvation, destruction for everybody else, closer than we think.
Yep.
Man, if the Lord told us a date, we might get spooked. Like, damn, Lord, like, man.
Right. Right. And to add to what you just said, if the Lord told us a date, we would get spooked. And if the Lord told us we was a part of the elite number, we would also become lazy. You know, we wouldn't be fighting no more because you know we already know we're a part of this. So it's good to continue to have that healthy spirit of fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. My bad, you got it.
Yeah, show that faith, because Peter say scoffers could come in the last days, say, you know, where the Lord at? You know, where the end of the world at? But you know, so show faith too.
Yeah.
That you really believe it's gonna endure.
Yeah.
But you want me to grab that in Ecclesiasticus?
I got it. I already jumped to it. Once you had brought out that precept, I grabbed it. I got it.
Okay,
this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 40 and verse 10. And it reads, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. You know, let me jump back some. Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 and verse 8. It says, such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and sport. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. So the scripture, the point I'm trying to hit at is the flood. Yahweh Shem Yahushua created the flood for the wicked. Now, although we know ICE is out here kicking ass and taking names, those people, you don't see those. Most of those people, majority of those people, I'ma say, all of those people, why they getting their tail kicked by ICE? They ain't calling on the true names of the Lord. They ain't calling on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? They are people, but they wicked. And another way we can prove that they wicked is because they get judged. Some getting their tail beat up, going to the hospital. The brother, the Issachar brother up there in Minneapolis right now, see, he got unalive. You know, he wasn't calling on the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua before they smoked him. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua created these things for the wicked, and we know ultimately Esau Edom is the most wicked of all of us. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord got a different time period for how he gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? So these things, the flood is for the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't came back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And like you had just said that It's a time period. What was the precept you just pulled? So like it just slipped my mind.
Man, I was at Romans.
High time to wake out of sleep.
Yeah.
It's high time to wake out of sleep. I mean, we see what's going on. The Wadi Yahbashim Yahushua for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But to be on the outside looking in, everything going on, and you still thinking about the Super Bowl, like that's the only thing on your mind is the Super Bowl, or will I get a 4% increase raised at my job? You know, like if your mind can't get off of that, then hey, maybe you might be the two-thirds that's gonna be brought through the fire. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be brought back through in the loins of a elect man.
Yeah.
In the kingdom.
Yeah, man. I wanna as you read, it says such things happen to all men, but sevenfold to the sinners. Like you say, the things that's happening, it's not happening, to the elect. Eventually, It's gonna get there. Eventually, they're gonna try to elect.
Mm-hmm.
But like you say, sevenfold upon sinners, and that's the understanding we got being in this council and not on the outside. Hey, Shalom.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, real quick. Hey, Shalom to the brother Enos. He posted Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off. So yeah, you gotta just understand it. How Romans 3:13 say they work should be declared.
Mm-hmm.
That day by fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, for these things to be happening to the people, we know that they're not innocent. Hey, we know we not either, but what cleanses us, or we not guilty before the throne, is by the blood of Yahushua.
Yep.
I
And then, before you grab that precept, that Edomite, that so-called Edomite that was unalived in that car by the ICE agent, we don't know. She could be Yasharala. You know what I'm saying? She could have just been a 2/3. You know what I'm saying? That got judged. We can't just say, yeah, she was an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff is happening to the wicked, those that's not gonna repent.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Oh, just I had a precept, Proverbs 22:3. Out of NIV, it says, the prudent see danger and take refuge, and that refuge is Yahushua. It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And it says, but the simple keep going to pay the penalty. So the simple ones out there, like you said, getting their ass towed up by ICE. We choosing Yahushua every day.
They knowing ICE out there, like ICE got a sign that say, I'm finna kick your ass. And they go out there and protest right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yeah, ICE out there shooting chemicals and everything. What you say?
Yeah, just being simple and being foolish.
Being simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. ICE, I'm talking about ICE tearing they tail up and they going out, we'll see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Man, ICE getting with the police.
Hell yeah.
ICE getting with the police. And y'all people think y'all about to do something?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Did y'all see the video when the ICE tried to detain a off-duty cop?
No,
it was a woman. They was on the verge of giving her hell. They was following the steps, getting more and more aggressive. Mm-hmm. And then when she showed proof that she was a police officer, they didn't say sorry. They just dropped everything, hopped in the car, and drove off. You know what I'm saying? And her sergeant got on the news and brought that out. And then they said that that's not the first time it happened. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he was making it verbal is because it's starting to happen more often. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother Harder Davis says, ICE is booking up to the police officer. You know what I'm saying? Even the police officer don't have absolute immunity. I'm gonna grab the last one real quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, and verse 19. It says, "So shall they fear the same. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. Yep. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up the standard against them." So right now they putting their hands on 2/3. They put their hands on the wicked, but we know that once they try to come for the elect, the true believers, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's when that standard gonna be lifted. And right now we know the standard has not been lifted yet, so that's how we know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't at that point yet. This ain't the time where we need to start getting revenge. You know what I'm saying? Revenge is for the Lord. He gonna let us have a little piece of that revenge too. But right now it's not that time.
Yeah.
Right. That's all I got right there.
Yeah. Eventually, enemy gonna come in like a flood. That's they provoking the people right now. People not doing nothing.
Yep.
That's why they keep abusing and brutalizing and shooting Americans. They want y'all to react.
They want to fuck some shit up.
What do you 5-year-old detained?
I saw that
by ICE.
They ain't sparing
5-year-old.
Man, hey, Esau ain't got no shame. Any victory he can get. The mentality of a true loser.
They getting home from work. How was their wife asking them? How was work, honey? He taking off his gun and badge and stuff. Yeah,
Like
we detained a 5-year-old.
He ain't gonna tell his wife that. They gonna say we detained so and so many people, not knowing some of the people was children. Like he done did something. Like
his wife saying, "You're so brave."
Yeah. But yeah, that's spirit with the brother ended off at Isaiah 59:19. The enemy gonna come in like a flood. I got a couple videos. This is the short run right here, so I'm gonna play this one real quick. You know, keeping in mind, enemy gonna come in like a flood. But if somebody can put up Ecclesiasticus 12:10, to have that on deck.
Yeah.
Then Brother Kalai, if you could pull up Isaiah 10:1 in the NLT. All right, I'm gonna play this little short real quick.
All right.
Keep in mind, enemy gonna come in like a flood.
Multiple times over the past couple of days, J.D. Vance has said that ICE agents will be going door to door in search of people who they deem to be illegal aliens. He even said this the day after Renee Good wrongfully lost her life. Take a look at this. I think we're going to see those deportation numbers ramp up as we get more and more people online, working for ICE, going door to door and making sure that if you're an illegal alien, you've got to get out of this country. Well, first of all, it was a legitimate law enforcement operation. We were going door to door to try to find criminal illegal aliens and deport them from the United States of America. This administration seems to keep ignoring the Constitution. The Fourth Amendment.
So like you said, he want to get more and more people working for ICE. That's the flood. You know, where the brother left off at. Then he said going door to door looking for criminals.
Yeah.
You know, they looking for everybody except the criminals. Yeah. But you know, they ain't that brave. They ain't going after no niggas or switches or you know. But yeah, so yeah, JD Vance said they want to go door to door. But can you grab Brother Eliezer? I think you got Sirach 12:10.
12:10, yep. Sirach chapter 12 verse 10, it says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness."
So never trust your enemy. They told you they going door to door looking for criminals, but never trust the enemy. They gonna go door to door, but not looking for who they said they looking for, but try legal criminals. But they gonna go door to door though. It also said, like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And iron, it just get worse and worse. And that's the same with the wickedness of this devil, Esau the white man. So going door to door, that's wicked enough already. But like iron, when it rusts, the rust get worse and worse. And as Esau reveals more and more, you know, each day or each week, you seeing how wicked he gonna get. So keep in mind, we just heard that they going door to door. Now the second video, I'll probably play a minute and a half of it, but it's titled "ICE officials assert power to forcibly enter homes without a judge's warrant." New memo shows. So go door to door, they told you that. in your mind, you thinking they looking for real criminals, real cartels. But then a week or two later, they tell you now they can forcibly enter your home with no warrant. Like damn. But
So if they can forcibly enter your home without a warrant, are they not looking for the criminals no more? Like they just looking for anybody?
and that's the thing too, because they've been claiming since last year they're going after the criminals. We ain't seen them go after nobody except, uh
Right.
Latino children going to school or daycare, Latino
Yep.
construction workers, grocery store workers, those who work the
Nurses.
fields and the farms. We ain't seen them but go after everybody that got a legitimate job. That's legit.
And to add to that, I seen another video that came out yesterday. Eve, she say she just so happened to have her passport with her because her being a nurse, her employer told them they need to start just keeping it on them for other reasons, and they detained her. She say she showed her her driver's license, her ID. That wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened she had her passport on them. They roughed her up a little bit, but she was just saying like, man, these people are not playing no more. And we know ultimately this is like we say, this devil deals with gradualism. Right now, where your papers at? You know what I'm saying? But eventually they're gonna be saying where your C hip at. You
Oh
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how you gonna prove that you're a United States citizen, if you can prove that you got that C hip.
Yeah.
Because if
Yep.
you don't have that, they ain't gonna say, well, get away from us. They gonna be, oh, you ain't got it. Load them up, bag them and tag them. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna be able to get by. You know what I'm saying? If you take that, you know what? Because if we know that these ICE agents got full immunity, we at number 17. It's still we still in the month of January. Lord willing, we still here 3 months from now. What you think that body count gonna be like? You know what I'm saying? So that boogeyman is gonna continue to grow, but it ain't gonna go away when you cut the lights on. And then that boogeyman gonna continue to grow. And eventually, once they bring that, you know what? Say, man, they might unalive you right there in front of your house if you ain't got it.
Good to say they're gonna be like madman sparing none, cast them out of their house. But that's a good point. So two trends that I want to mention. The first one, they claim they're going after criminals, but who they been going after the whole time? Like the brother say, they not going on a criminal's door, knocking on their door. He a criminal. Criminals usually don't got no home addresses.
Right.
They're usually not where they say they at on paper. Because a nigga will be like, hey, let me use your address.
Right. Let me get these boxes mailed to you.
Delivered. Yeah. So the criminal. Oh, y'all seen that Cat Williams stand up? George Bush was talking about terror. Talking about going here. There's terrorists there. There's terrorists there. Cat Williams like, I don't think terror got a home address. Hey, same with the criminals that all of a sudden that you can go door to door. Real criminals ain't where they say they at. So I want to mention that. So if you follow the trend, who doors you think they're gonna be knocking on? Grocery store workers, construction workers, of so-called Latin American, Native American descent, the 12 tribes. They're not gonna be on Moab door, the Chinese man. They're not gonna be at the Arabs door knocking on their door. No, they're gonna be messing with the 12 tribes, so-called Mexicans, Guatemalans, Venezuelans, Native American Seminole Indians. But something you mentioned, when people show their identification, ID, tribal documentations that they are the Native Americans, that's not good enough. So what that shows us, that paper identification is being phased out to make way for that digital identification. Ultimately, whatever kind of digital ID, whatever kind of biometric identification, ultimately the RFID microchip. Because
Sir.
all done this stuff ain't good enough now. So showing you, well, what's gonna be good enough? The microchip.
Yep. That's how you prove your. That's how you gonna be able to prove you're a citizen.
Yep.
You take
Yep. But yeah, back to the main point. First point. Never trust the enemy. They going door to door. Now they can forcibly enter your home without a search warrant. I'm play party a minute of this.
All right, the other big story we're following this morning that broke late yesterday, an internal Immigration and Customs Enforcement memo obtained by the Associated Press shows ICE officials told officers and agents they can forcibly enter homes of people subject to deportation without warrants signed by judges. Now, the memo from acting ICE Director Todd Lyons, shared by whistleblowers with Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal, is dated May 12th. It authorizes agents to forcibly enter homes using only an administrative warrant instead of a warrant from a judge when a person has a final order of removal. This reflects, of course, a major departure from the long-standing practice of requiring judge-signed warrants to enter homes. It also is a clear Fourth Amendment violation. The memo also instructs agents to knock and announce, state their identity and purpose, give occupants time to comply, avoid entries before 6 a.m. or after 10 p.m., and to only use, quote, necessary and reasonable force.
See that? So now they can forcibly enter your home, but then in the same breath they tell you they gotta knock. They can't come early in the morning or late at night. That's when they most active.
Yeah.
They went to Chicago after dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say only use reasonable force. They've been using everything but reasonable force. They've been using excessive and deadly force more and more. But if you can grab that Cyrac 12 and 10 again.
Yep.
I got it. Oh, my bad. See, they've been using force only.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Only force. Talking about they gonna knock and give you time to come out. We just seen the video where they kicked in the lady dough.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They been kicking doors, snatching people out of their vehicles.
Yep. Out of their
So
jobs.
really, Trump, they been going to doors,
Mm-hmm.
but now they said door to door. So that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody. They gonna start on this end of the block, all the way to the other end of the block.
So it tells me they looking for more. They not looking for just criminals. You know, again, the 12 tribes, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, but that's the devil, speaking undercover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you grab that again real quick.
Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, never trust our enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Hey, what they say on the news don't match up to the ICE activity that we see when it happened. What they say on the news is totally different than how they operate.
Yep.
So really the people should be alarmed. But like y'all been saying, people, simple, they worry about the simple bowl. That's it, the simple bowl. That's the spirit. The Super Bowl. Worry about the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Really should be alarmed. Because, these devils don't play by no rules, not even their own rules. Because, as she said, it's pretty much infringing on the Fourth Amendment. Which, if I looked this up, and I'm going to read this real quick. The Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects individuals against unreasonable searches and seizures by the government, requiring warrants to be supported by probable cause, and pretty much it's to be issued by a judge. Now they saying ICE can forcibly into your homes without a search warrant. The judge didn't say that. The ICE manager said it.
Right. The person who giving orders at the beginning of your shifts You know what I'm saying? He passing out warrants now. Fine by him.
Yeah, ICE manager can go around the Constitution now.
Last year he was working at Walmart. Now he's signing warrants and stuff.
Right? Yeah. Going around a judge.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
because that's what some people say. Do you have a judge? Do you have a judge signed by? Do you have a warrant signed by a judge? Do you have a warrant signed? They don't need that no more, ma'am. I'm coming in there in a few seconds.
And why they don't need it? Not because the judge said so, because they said so.
Right.
It didn't even come from Trump. It came from an ICE manager.
Right. Sparing none.
The nigga that's making schedules.
Right.
Then thinking about unreasonable searches and forcibly entering people's door to door, that's gonna create a new issue. Because Trump, they've been making all these threats. If anybody attacks ICE, if anybody shoots ICE, what they gonna do? He gonna bring in the military. Well, the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, ratified in 1791, guarantees the right of the people to keep and bear arms. That's firearms. Stating this right shall not be infringed to ensure a secure, free state. It protects an individual's right to possess firearms for lawful purposes, such as self-defense in the home. So, if people feel like their safety is being compromised and they're in danger of death or imminent harm, which is a real risk when you approached by ICE, what you leave with may be broken bones, so you leave it in a casket. But now you in people's houses, not in the public's eye, behind closed doors. What you think people gonna do? The right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Right.
People gonna start letting off on them ICE agents.
Yeah, they
Then Trump gonna send in the military. That's why scripture say never trust your enemy.
Yeah.
The enemy, the white man, he create a law that he could go around without the judge disobey his own law, setting up a scenario for ICE to be even more deadly and ruthless, but opening up the scenario where people will have to defend themselves just to send in the military. And then it's going to only get worse from there. And then I'm going to read this. This is Stand Your Ground law. Stand Your Ground law allows individuals to use reasonable force, including deadly force, for self-defense without a duty to retreat. If they are in place, they have a legal right to be. So pretty much you can use, aggression to deadly force, especially if you in your home.
That's the spirit, because I was just finna pull that up.
Hey, nice.
They just setting the play up, man.
They setting the stage. Then it says key aspects for Stand Your Ground laws. One says reasonable belief. The use of force must be based on reasonable belief that there is necessary, that force is necessary to prevent imminent death or serious bodily harm or forcible felony. So yeah, again, if people want to prevent serious bodily harm or imminent death, which we know is a real risk when dealing with ICE, hey, people gonna defend themselves. Because y'all seen, I think, an Edomite, he got shot in the eye with a rubber bullet. He lost his eye. They, like brother said, they shooting chemicals.
Yeah, they shoot. Man, I saw them shooting chemicals over there by a damn school.
Nigga dirty. Nigga probably throwing bleach at people too. They doing everything.
As big as they budget is now, they using some new stuff on them.
Hey, yeah.
They definitely use. The chick, that one of the chicks that was detained, it was a female. She said the cell she was in had two women who served in the military in there with her. Like, man, they throwing anybody in there. Not once has anybody said, yeah, I was detained with some with some drug lords.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or some fugitives on the run. If ICE is so good, that man, like we were talking about before we went live, if ICE is doing a job, that man who said, "You don't know who I am now, but soon you will know." Why ICE ain't ran across him yet?
Right.
Right.
You know, ICE ain't went to his door yet. But Corey, you know what I'm saying, who work at AutoZone, that's on child support, all of a sudden he getting beat up. You know, that's crazy, man. It's
Man,
crazy.
yeah, ICE so good at their job. Nigga, drug trafficking still going on. All the crime is going on as usual for these niggas to have deported so many criminals, which shows you they ain't doing what they say they doing. That's why you should never trust your enemy. But yeah, you know, they can enter your home now. And then, as I be saying, never trust your enemy, like as Iron Rust, so it's his wickedness, so it's not gonna stop there. This the next thing you gonna hear once I start going door to door for us to be entering people's homes. This what you're gonna hear next. They didn't just arrest me and take me out of my house. You know what you're gonna hear?
What?
You're gonna hear ICE in there stealing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why I titled the lesson the thief that steals peace. This nigga a thief.
Yeah, cause you remember we said it's a law that was passed that all that food and stuff inside your home, if certain things happen, that's for the military also.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
and the
so
nigga
I
lied.
think
That seems more justifiable. That is for the military. They said for the purpose of rationing out resources to find out. No, it's gonna be ice up in your fridge,
it's gonna be
pantry,
ice.
in your
Yep.
attic, in your garage.
Inside your wife.
All that.
Man, a couple things. You still got Isaiah 10:1 in the NLT
Yeah, I got
pulled up.
NLT.
Let's get 1 and 2 real quick.
This is Isaiah chapter 10, starting at verse 1 in the NLT. And it reads, "What sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws?"
The unfair laws. They set up laws to benefit them, but when we want to use them laws, now it doesn't apply. Now an investigation needs to be done.
Right.
Oh, they want to hold us in jail until we're proven innocent.
Yep.
They can break the laws, go around the laws.
Yep.
A manager at ICE can pass a memo, pretty much say, "Hey, we gonna do this now," and it's allowed.
Yep.
Make temporary laws.
Yeah, you're right. So, but the laws is made to target the 12 tribes, to put the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans at a disadvantage.
Yep.
All right, reading on. They deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy among my people. They prey on widows and take advantage of orphans.
So to deprive us of justice and to deny us our rights. That's why people ain't got due process. They can't make a phone call. The papers and the documentation they show, that ain't good enough now. Denying us our right, depriving us of justice. People get snatched up, detained, missing work, missing money, got bills, get wrongfully threw in jail, get let out with no compensation.
I got a precept for that one because Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verses 10 and 11. And it says, "Let us oppress the poor righteous man," which we know they're talking about the elect, but we can still apply that today. "Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age." And the point is, verse 11, it says, "Let our strength be the law of justice." That's one of Esau's strength. His laws he makes, that's anti-Messiah, made for them, made for us and not for them.
Yep, to put them in power at an advantage, and that's what gives them the power to do, because it's the law. So it gives them the power to do whatever. But we can't exercise the same rights. But like Isaiah, when it talks about the poor, the widow, the orphan, that's talking about the 12 tribes, because we the poor. Pretty much people who got no power with the law, no say so. The people that's disadvantaged the most by the system, we that poor. Now, so I wanted to throw that out there real quick. But one of y'all could jump to 2nd Ezra 16. This will be my last one. 1668.
Yep.
We're gonna get 68 through 72. But again, what I wanted to mention, if they can go door to door, who doors you think they going to? They don't know where the criminals at. Criminals on the move. And that's why a nigga gotta switch trap houses, you know, every 2 to 6 weeks.
Yep.
You ain't finding no criminals.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the
Your
scriptures
skin
support
tone
that.
make you criminal.
Yeah, matter of fact, Eliezer, you got 2nd Ezra's?
Yep.
Brother Kalab, I'm gonna look for this real quick. Even the scriptures tell you a criminal, you can't pinpoint him. He ain't got no address. So how you gonna find him?
Yep.
I'm gonna show that, Lord willing, he let me find this. This is
What's the precept?
I think I got it.
How it go?
I
Oh,
got
you got it. Okay, you got it. Okay.
If you grab, I'm gonna grab this Ecclesiasticus 36:26. Who will trust a thief well appointed that skippeth from city to city? We know that's Esau. So who will believe a man that hath no house and lodgeth wheresoever the night taketh him?
Right.
So a nigga talking about he looking for criminals. Criminals skip from city to city. That's Esau believing the YNs and niggas with trap houses. He's skipping from house to house, block to block. He used to be on the east side of town. Now he on the west side of town.
Yep.
So they they looking for criminals. You're not gonna find no criminals. They stay on the move, and that's why I say, whoso will believe a man that hath no house? A criminal who they claim they looking for, they in everybody's house but they own. They at their mama house, their baby mama house. They
driving other people's cars and stuff.
Right. They driving other people's cars. They ain't got no home address. Whatever address that's on their ID, they not there. You know, they driving cars registered to other people. So if they going door to door, how you gonna find these people? So again, who will trust a thief well appointed that's skipping from city to city? So who will believe a man that hath no house and lodgeth wheresoever the night taketh him? Ain't no telling where a criminal gonna end up at. Hey, wherever the money take them, wherever crime take them.
They the criminal, like you said.
But really,
somebody tell you, hey, you might have $20 missing. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The criminal, they can't find the criminals because they the criminals.
Yeah, really. So yeah, you know, they talking about they looking for criminals door to door. Scriptures tells you a criminal. That's why they got the phrase "a thief in the night." A criminal moves in the night. Ain't no telling where this nigga gonna end up at.
Straight up.
But you can find them by going door to door. Nah. But yeah, if you jump to that 2nd Ezra 16 now, in Shalom, to the Elder Sagalah, Yahabashima Shabarakadam. Thank y'all for tuning in. And Shalom Barakadam to everybody else tuning in. I can't see everybody, but hey, Barakadam.
You ready, cuz?
Yeah.
All right. Now we have the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verses 68 through 72. And it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you."
That's ICE right now. It's going to be the National Guard in the military. That's that great multitude over who? The 12 tribes.
Yeah.
My bad.
You good. And they shall take away a certain of you and free you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
See that? And take away certain of you, because they're not snatching up everybody. They've been going after the same people this whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
You thought now they would have expanded their horizon if they really going after criminals and people who are immigrants. They ain't snatched up no Chinese person yet. They ain't gonna be bamming on Moab though.
Right.
Imagine them bamming on Ham though.
You know, Ham don't give a damn.
Yeah. But yes, keep going. Keep going up.
All right. Verse 69. And they that consent unto the law shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yeah, see, if you consent, because they say if you come out, it'll be quick. You just want to check your papers. Good to say, if you consent, you're gonna be held in derision and trodden underfoot.
Right.
Now, pretty much going back to never trust your enemy. Now, if we approached by ICE, hey, we gotta consent, agree with the adversary quickly, they're gonna be trodden underfoot. But ultimately, them who get the microchip, because the Lord gonna step in for the elect.
Yeah. The moment they say we gotta consent, but the moment they they say that you gotta take this, that's when we don't have to agree. That's when we can go against them.
Yep. That we gotta draw the line.
Draw the line.
Yeah, if you gotta jump to verse 70.
Yep. Now, verse 70 says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord."
That every place and in the next cities. And then JD Vance talking about they want to send more ICE troops out there. They got more ICE on reserve.
Yeah.
The enemy shall come in like a flood. That means everywhere. Then what it say? A great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, who's commanded to fear the Lord, them the 12 tribes. But see, that's why 68 said they should take away certain of you. They got to target people in mind.
Yep.
He just only being halfway honest when he say illegal immigrants, because that means Mexicans, pretty much the Northern Kingdom.
Oh, before you go on, I saw another video this week where some ICE agents ran up on a Edomite, and once they realized he was an Edomite, he was like cussing them out. He was a pastor, Edomite pastor. He was like, you know what I'm saying, tell them to go to hell and stuff like that. And when they realized he was an Edomite, they let him go. They said, yeah, you wouldn't have been no fun anyway.
Yep. See, I heard Elder Malcolm, Jew in Chicago, say there's like some white construction company, and they got a bunch of white people from other countries. So white immigrants. He said, and they was hiding in like either an abandoned house or a construction site or something. So the other white dude, he's like, man, what y'all hiding from? He's like, we hiding from ICE. White man told him, y'all white, they not looking for y'all.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, let's keep going in that second Ezra.
All right, second Ezra 16 and 71, it says, "That should be like man sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord."
That's what's coming to the point. They're gonna be sparing nobody, meaning everybody getting unalive. Now, we started off, never trust your enemy. About 2 weeks ago, Vance said they going door to door. About 2 days ago, now supposedly they can enter your home forcibly without a search warrant. And then, as I said, it's not gonna stop there. What you gonna hear? Because as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Rust don't stop. Devil's wickedness don't stop. So once they do start kicking down people's doors, they're gonna be in there stealing.
Oh yeah.
Let's get verse 72 real quick.
All right, verse 72, and it says, they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
See, but before, how Habakkuk say, in the end it shall speak and not lie. So when I would read, they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, I thought that would be the criminals getting let out of prison because it was a blackout. That would be the criminals doing that. Then understood more and more about Egyptian versus Egyptian, which that's going to be a part of it too. I thought it would just be regular American citizens invading one another. But now that is speaking and not lying, that we see it playing out, man, it's going to be law enforcement and federal agents invading you. They're going to be the first ones invading people. They're going to be the ones, when it says they shall waste and take their goods, in other words, they're going to steal your stuff. That's the thief.
The scripture says that it's going to be a time like never seen before. We done seen people that from prison breaking in your house. You know what I'm saying? We done seen neighbors breaking in somebody's house. know, we ain't never seen no federal law agents. You know what I'm saying? Unaliving people, getting away with it, finna be going through your stuff. They gonna be taking drugs and everything, man.
They gonna you know, they gonna be taking your wife's wedding rings.
Just imagine if you're an ICE agent and you're an alcoholic and you come up on somebody's house, you take them, but they got 5 bottles of your or the best liquor you know what I'm saying, that you ain't never taste. They gonna take that too.
If they taking your alcohol, your pills, they're gonna raise your medicine
Jordans.
cabinet. Yeah, your Jordans.
Oh, the Jordan 4s. Retro Jordan 4s, and they my size too. Where you're going, you're not gonna need them.
Hey, you know what I think too? Hey, this is another way for Trump to start getting rid of people's guns.
Oh yeah.
Medicine cabinets, guns, gold and jewelry.
Yeah.
ICE about to be all over that. Yeah. ICE gonna break in they gonna kick in your door. They take about 7 of them to arrest one person, and then some more gonna come in. They're gonna start wasting and taking away your goods. But that's why, you know, Scripture spoke about don't stack up your treasures or riches on earth. But yeah, that nigga the thief, and that's a thief. Nigga want to find a way to get in your house.
Yeah.
nigga get cool with you, so you invite them in.
Yeah.
Now stuff coming up missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's that nigga Esau. Nigga,
hey, that's the spirit, because the one that the cops just on the live up there in Minnesota, it was 7 of them.
I see that. I said it's gonna take about 7 of them to arrest you because they some weaklings.
Yeah.
And then you say, what was it, 7?
Said it was 7 of them.
That's how it is when they pull over Jake. You know what I'm saying? They pull over, one cop pull over Jake. Next thing you know, like 3 or 4 more pull up.
Yep.
Look at this. I forgot to show y'all this. Let me turn my brightness up. I ain't gonna get no brighter. ICE getting police cars. They getting their own vehicles now.
Right.
What you gonna do? They coming.
Yeah, setting them up, man. Like y'all said, setting up the stage.
The vehicle say ICE on the side.
Pretty much police without the POL.
Right. With a little bit more protection. What they either might say, the cuffs are coming off of you and going on the criminals.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Straight up.
Damn criminal. Hey, the Iran president said America a bunch of criminals too.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. There's gonna be federal agents doing that first. See, when the famine happened in the blackout, you know, average fellow American folks gonna be doing it to one another, but it's gonna start up top first. Federal agents gonna be snatch you up out of your homes, stealing your gold, stealing your medicine, stealing your guns, because they want to take away the guns anyway. Hey, that's a way for them to do it. Let them enter your house by force with no warrant. It's not gonna stop there. They're gonna be in there stealing.
Yep. Taking everything.
Everything.
But yeah, man. Hey, that's about it for today. Unless y'all brothers got anything else.
Nah, that's all.
But yeah, that's just more news and prophecy. Ultimately, what it's coming to is the mandate of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And then shortly after that, it's going to be the nuclear destruction of America and other parts of the earth. You know, the welcoming of Yahweh Shah and the salvation of the elect. So Lord willing, hey, that was informative, edifying. And till next time, Lord willing, Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, let's give our praises to Yahweh, Hashem,
Yahweh Shah,
Hashem,
Hakwadash.
Hey, double honors to the elders of GMS and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.